Hey guys, what's going on in my house? I've been alone all day. Yeah, you see the races, huh? Man, they actually really, my teeth really stick out, especially in this light. Huh. But anyways, yeah, I had to go to paint like almost 2 hours. No morning practice, I have afternoon practice. But anyways, the point is, guys, you guys know about the title of the video. I'm talking about this video about from HelloGreedo. If you don't know what that channel is, this is a guy who has done a lot of things involving Star Wars. He has done some videos, and he's done videos like he's done videos like his comments on the changes made to Star Wars, from like the Blu-rays, the DVDs, anything along those lines, like the changes made to the original Star Wars trilogy, as well as some other subjects related to Star Wars, and some other videos that are not really related to Star Wars, but that kind of involve his life, I guess you can say. You'll find out that the link to his channel is in the description below, and the video, and there's also a video he made today. The link to that is also in the description. That is to his video is a plea to Disney to give us the original unaltered original trilogy on Blu-ray. I'm a huge supporter of this campaign. I own I think the 2003 DVD release, I think it's 2003 of the original Star Wars trilogy. And here's the thing about those. They are not Star Wars. I love the Star Wars movies, don't get me wrong, I do love them, but they don't feel like Star Wars to me when I think about it, because there's a lot of things that they changed over the years, ever since 1977, that have since made the film, that just really makes us wonder, is this the film that our parents saw back in 1977? Is this the film that people saw back in 77, that established one of the most important pieces of filmmaking in pop culture? And after looking into it, I realized, for years I realized that no, this is a change. This is an altered version of Star Wars. And this is a plea that I agree with. Disney now owns the rights to Star Wars. And the one thing I want, that everyone wants, especially HelloGreedo, is the unaltered, the original theatrical versions of the original trilogy on Blu-ray. I also also on DVD, also on digital. He only said Blu-ray, but I support DVD and Blu-ray. I haven't converted to DVD yet. I haven't converted to Blu-ray yet. I don't own Blu-ray really, even though I do own a PS3, but that thing, I own the Super Slim, which is a piece of crap, basically, in terms of design. But I'd like to see a digital version of it. Now, StarGeek, there's another guy, YouTuber called StarGeek, who also is a guy who loves Star Wars and has done a lot of things involving Star Wars, like he comments on certain theories, his favorite Star Wars movies, changes that he doesn't like, favorite characters, worst characters, basically really anything that's Star Wars, and even Q&As like HelloGreedo's himself. From what I heard in one of his videos involving like the worst special edition changes, he one time heard that I think Lucasfilm, or George Lucas himself, maybe like one of the other complo, I don't know everything about it, the story, claimed that they destroyed the original negatives. But the thing is, does that really, I mean, one thing is, I hate that, because you destroyed an important piece of film history. Why would you destroy it? I don't understand that. It's history. Preserve it. Don't destroy it. But the one thing I want to talk about is that well, they must have converted the original unaltered trilogy to digital, right, in order to do those changes that George Lucas commissioned. I mean, really. The big problem is, if you can do that, if you have the original unaltered trilogy on digital, why can't you release it to us? A lot of us, like fans, like us, really plead for the day to see the original versions, because that is that was the original cinematic phenomenon. That was like the original trilogy, like the original New Hope. They've done some changes to it. There's some that I like, some I don't like. Like CGI Jabba the Hutt. Greedo shooting first. Han shot first. But the thing is, I feel like that we deserve to get to see the film that our parents and our grandparents, like anyone who was alive in '77 that saw Star Wars, to see the film that they saw back in the theaters that year. We deserve to see the original film that kickstarted a cinematic phenomenon and became a major part, and of course, became part of our culture. I mean, there's nothing else I can say other than the fact that we deserve to see this. Disney has the right to give us this. Now, but the thing is, I just don't understand what's taking so long. Is there something going on? Are there legal issues? Please tell us. There have been rumors of remastered versions, and yes, I do know that fans have been doing these things called the despecialized editions, which are editions where they try to make the original trilogy, Star Wars, the original trilogy, as close to the original theatrical releases as possible. Now, I don't know anything about it. I don't know really about their state. They're still working on them, or if they're already available to watch online or something like that. I have no idea. But the one thing I do want to see is the original film, the true original, the original trilogy, the original cinematic phenomenon that it became. And sure, and who cares if it's dated or not? We deserve to see it in its original form, because it's cinematic history that we should witness. I guess you could say that. This is I really want you guys to watch the video and share. Watch HelloGreedo's video and share it and subscribe to his channel. He's a guy that I support. He's a guy that really supports this. It's a campaign to get the original Unaltered trilogy on home media, and I highly respect that. He's a guy who's so invested in Star Wars, and he wants that. I think a lot of fans do, and I am one who also wants the original cinematic phenomenon. And of course, it doesn't matter if it's dated or not. I want this stuff. I want to see the original trilogy, the one that was the true trilogy. It's made us scared that maybe that we can never see it. This is one thing that we never have thought. We thought, were we ever going to see the original trilogy at all, the original theatrical releases? Many of us, it makes me scared for the fact that George Lucas, the guy who brought us this series, was going to destroy the original versions and let us watch these compared to the original theatrical releases, I guess, subpar alterations of a cinematic masterpiece. It just makes me sad at something like that. Just give us the stuff just give us what we want. You have the right to do that, Disney. And guys, if you guys have issues with it, if you guys can't do it for a certain reason, tell us why. Are there legal issues? With Lucasfilm, Fox? I mean, what is it? You guys can tell us. We will understand. And if we have to unfortunately face the truth and be hurt by it, at least we will get a sense of closure, because unfortunately we have not reached that. To be honest, I don't think we'll feel a sense of closure unless we see the Unaltered original trilogy, or we get the answers as to why we haven't seen them to this day. So many years have passed. Almost 40 years has passed since A New Hope came out. 2 years, it'll be 40 years. Are you waiting for that time? Are you trying to surprise us? Or is there something holding you back? Disney, please tell us. You own Star Wars now, and we want our answers. Guys, if you're watching this video, please check out HelloGreedo's channel. Check out his video. The links to those are in the description. Please share that video, because I want to get the message around that we want the Unaltered trilogy. Because that's the versions that our parents grew up with back in 77, 81, 80, and I believe 83. Those are the versions that they grew up with, and we have not seen them. We want them. because it's part of our culture, part of cinema history, and it's important to all of us. Please, we want that. We just want our answers. And and to be honest, I think it's good to have our prayers answered, because I think this can be answered. A lot of things can't, but I think this one does have an answer. Guys, I really recommend you just get the message around that we want the Unaltered original trilogy. If it wasn't for HelloGreedo, I probably wouldn't be doing this video right now. I'm happy to say this, guys, that I heavily support this, and I know you Star Wars fans do, because I think it would be nice to see the original trilogy in its original form. Anyways, guys, comment below. Do you support HelloGreedo and his plea? Do you want to get a taste of the original cinematic phenomenon that was the original trilogy back in 1977 to 83? Comment below, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and please spread the message.